Guys, welcome to Five Fortitude, Innovative Value, and Excellence. And today, you guys, we have a beautiful, sweet spirit, Miss Damonica. Thank you so much for joining us today on Five. Yay! Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
Yes. So tell us about you and what you do.
Oh, yes. So my name is Damonica Dockett. I own an online children's boutique called A Lump of Sugar, and I started that boutique in 2019. We specialize in modern, sustainable brands for babies and children sizes newborn to 6 years old. I also do energy healing services. So I'm a Reiki master teacher and a sound healer. So I teach Reiki classes and then I offer sound healing services and guided meditation services as well.
Awesome. I love that. And we're going to talk more about your sound healing.
Yes.
Talk a little bit more about that. That truly fascinated me. We have a women's retreat that's coming up. I don't know if you knew, but we have a 5 women's retreat coming up in February of next year, the 25th, to the 27th in Palms in Charleston. And so we are going to be doing meditation. We're going to be doing reconnecting to our healing. We're going to have a counselor and a coach. It's going to be just a whole weekend filled with healing. And so when I saw that you did that, I was like, oh, that is so awesome. And that I love that just on a personal level. So I want you to share a little bit more about that with your sound healing. What does that involve? What does that look like? Share more.
Oh my gosh. So I can talk about this. I can go on and on and on. So it's interesting. So I'll talk about the sound healing, and then I'll talk about Reiki a little bit too. So I actually just received my sound healer certification this year. It's been something that I've always wanted to do and finally had the opportunity to do it. But basically what sound healing is when you think about like frequencies or sounds and how they resonate with us. So think about like your favorite song or just music that will relax you naturally, or music that you just may be more in tune with, that it just resonates with you. It's the frequency of the music and the notes that are being played is what is resonating with you. So like how certain music will relax you, or you may listen to something to put you to sleep. It is the frequency that is doing that. So basically what sound healing is, and what I learned about it, is that when you put certain notes together and certain frequencies together, it activates certain cells in the body. It can help relax and bring peace and really transform you if you let it. So what I offer is what we call sound baths. So it's like what it sounds like. It's like you're being bathed in sounds. So in the session, you're just lying down, you're relaxing, and then I'm like guiding you through a meditation to help you relax. And then I have these crystal singing bowls that I play, and the notes of the frequency, the way I play them, just help calm you and relax you, and just is blissful. Most people say that they feel just at peace. They may feel like lighter energetically. Maybe you came in, you were stressed, and you're feeling heavy and weighed down. And afterwards, you feel just really light and airy. That's the best way to describe it. But it's beautiful. I love it. It's actually become one of my favorite things to do now. Reiki is also energy healing. So it's basically promoting our natural healing process. So we are always in a state of healing, even right now. Or if you hurt yourself, if you bump your arm, your body is working to heal whatever, pain or ailment that you have. Is always working on your behalf. So what I am doing is I'm focusing on healing, like setting the intention that you are being healed in this moment. So where intention flows, that energy goes. So focusing on healing, healing occurs. That is basically what Reiki is. It's a similar process as far as you may be lying down relaxing, or you could be sitting. I'm in a chair as well. And it's like a meditation essentially too. So you're just sitting still and I'm just focusing, sending you white light, healing energy all around you to help relax you and to promote harmony and balance within your body.
I love that. I love it. Oh, that is so awesome. And I love staying in your healing, right? That
Yes.
staying there because we're always constantly doing that. Now, for those, the Reiki and the sound
Mhm.
healing, um, that is services that you provide for other people. So if I wanted you to come over to my house, is that an individual? Can that be done individually? Can that be done in a group? How does
Yeah. So both. So I do in-person sessions. So if you want just typically it's a one-on-one session when it's a
Mhm.
Reiki session because I am just focusing on you. But there are Reiki circles that we can do as well with a group of people. And it's not lying down, it's more so we're sitting in a circle together and we're connecting in that way. We have that as an option. And then the same for sound healing. So it can be one-on-one or it can also be in a group session. So if you, like you said, your retreat that you're having with the group that's there, we could do like a sound healing session where everyone just lies down on a yoga mat with pillows and blankets and I'm, leading it in that way and everyone's just relaxing and laying down and having their own experience, their own personal experience. But you can do it group or individual. So that's the beauty of it too. It just depends on what your needs are.
I love that, Damonica. I love that. We need more of that. Thank you
Yes.
so much. I love that. So tell us a little bit more about A Lump of Sugar Children's Boutique.
Yeah, so the name A Lump of Sugar, because most people ask me that, like, how did you come up with that
It's
name?
cute. I
And
love it.
so, yeah, my mom actually came up with the name because she calls all of her grandchildren her lumps of sugar.
Oh,
So when I had my daughter and she was like, "Oh, she's my little lump of sugar," and I never really paid attention to her saying it before to all of the other grandkids, but it just resonated differently when I heard her saying it to my daughter.
mhm,
And I just thought it was like cute and different. And so, what inspired me to start the boutique was after I had my daughter, partially because I was having a hard time finding like quality baby
mhm,
clothing, and even, when she was first born, just like newborn clothing, you want something soft and something that will last. And I just noticed I would wash clothes and things would mess up, or they would shrink, or they would
mhm.
fade. And I was like, this can't just be the options for, babies. There
Right.
has to be other, quality options out there. So I started researching. I found some brands that stand behind those values of sustainability, environmentally friendly, organic cotton, fair trade, things like that. But they're also still affordable. So it's not that you're breaking the bank and spending money on something that your baby's only going to wear like a few times. It's worth the investment. So the brands that we carry stand behind those values with sustainability, environmentally friendly, organic, fair trade, but then also still modern and trendy clothing for babies and children. So that was what inspired it after having my daughter. So I started the boutique. She had just turned 1 when I started it.
Mhm.
Um, and yeah, it was a learning experience for sure, but it was something that I was very passionate about, wanting to create something for other like-minded parents who are looking for quality clothing for their babies and kids.
Yes. I love it. So you can go online,
Yes,
order, and you
yes,
can be anywhere in the United States and order. You guys
yes.
deliver anywhere.
Yes,
Awesome.
so it's an online store, but I do local events, so like local, pop-up events
Mhm.
here in Charlotte, but then also in surrounding areas.
So starting your businesses,
Yes.
what were some of the roadblocks that you ran into starting selling and doing your clothes for the children's boutique, doing your
hmm
sound healing? What are some of the roadblocks that you ran into when you were on your journey to become an entrepreneur and starting your business?
Yeah, so some of the roadblocks I hit initially was in like marketing. So like how do I really market my business and like using social media and understanding like the platform and how you can really use it to promote your business.
Mhm.
That was something that was very foreign to me. You know, of course, I was using social media, but it was just more personal and posting for
Right.
family and things here and there, but not from the business side of it. So, starting a lump of sugar, I ended up hiring a social media management company in the beginning just because I had no idea what I was doing or like
Mhm.
how often I should post and, you know, the times of day I should post and things, what should I post? So they helped me navigate that. But the other part of it was like, how do I get my name out there to the masses and like they know about my business? So I started doing in person pop up events. My very first pop up event was a back to school event. I
Mhm.
just signed up for it, I didn't research it. And I thought, oh, this is a back to school event. It's going to be amazing. It was a complete bomb. It was a fail. We had no customers, no traffic. It was like 50 vendors there in an open field. And the school or whoever the management, the marketing team was like completely dropped the ball.
Right.
No one knew about the event. It was like a waste of time and money.
Mhm.
So realizing like, no, you need to research what events you're doing and make sure it makes sense for your
Mhm.
business and also who's organizing it. That was something that I learned like immediately because it's like you just can't go out here and sign up for stuff and you don't know what you're doing. So
Right.
that was a major roadblock with the lump of sugar. With the energy healing services, also it's like completely different. My demographic is completely different.
Right.
So with that, how do I market to them and like
Mhm.
posting and sharing with them? That was something that I had to learn. And then also putting myself out there because creating videos and like sharing what I do, that was something that was foreign to me and I wasn't initially
Mhm.
comfortable with it. But eventually I became more comfortable and realized like I need to put myself out there and use these platforms. They're free. Social media is free
Mhm.
and you can reach people across the world. Why not use it? So
Right.
yeah, marketing was a major roadblock for me for
Mhm.
sure on both sides.
What is some advice that you would give young African American women that want to venture off into owning their own businesses or excel in their career? What are some things that what's some advice that you would give them to keep them going, some tools that they can put in their toolbox so they can go back to keep them motivated along their path?
Yeah, no. So, something for me, like as I went through this process, because once you become an entrepreneur,
Mhm.
like imposter syndrome can show up as far
Oh,
as you
yeah.
feeling like, I don't know what I'm doing, and people are going to think I'm a fraud, and like she doesn't know what she's doing. And so you start getting in your mind and in your thoughts about like your own capabilities, and you may start
Mhm.
doubting yourself. It's just important to have like a strong foundation
Mhm.
of things and tools that you can go back to. So like affirmations, like reading affirmations in the morning, to just motivate and uplift
Mhm.
yourself. Also, just checking in with yourself when you may feel like off or feeling like triggered by something. Um, Bringing your awareness back to like, where is this coming from? Is this really true? Like getting out of your
Mhm.
mind and getting out of your thoughts. But like a daily practice for me is just giving myself me time, the self care, the self love.
Yes.
That's something that will help you on a daily basis because it's not going to be always up moments. There are going to be down moments and
Mhm.
really low moments. And you have to have a balance there
Yeah.
with that. So creating some type of self-care routine for yourself, affirmations, affirming yourself, and then just pushing forward and believing in yourself because there's so many people out here that are less qualified doing things, but it's just because they believe in themselves and they have that confidence that is there that is helping them move forward. And at the end of the day, that's what you need. So building yourself up, building the self-confidence and building the self-love will help you in this, entrepreneur journey.
Oh, come on, Damonica, with all of that good stuff. Yes, all those good words and phrases we like to hear, self-love, affirmation, all that
Yes.
stuff. Yes. Loving on you. I love that healing, staying in your all that good stuff. Absolutely.
Mhm.
And what you said was at the beginning, you were kind of that imposter syndrome, right? Like, or is
Yes.
anybody going to, are people going to think like, I don't know what I'm doing. But what I've learned in the businesses that I've have, nobody knows what they're doing, right? Nobody knows what they're doing until they know, right? And
Yeah.
so I have learned that really quickly, and not, like you said, like earlier too, not kind of be afraid to fail. Put yourself out there. If you fail,
Mhm.
it is what it is. I have the confidence. I'm gonna keep going. Thank you so much for joining us on 5. And so tell us really quick, what are your handles? How can we reach out and get in contact with you? And how can we follow you and get all the good stuff from you?
Yes. So I am on Facebook and Instagram. So my personal page, essentially where you can find everything about me, is at her dot innate, and that's INNATE dot love. So at her innate love. And then my boutique information is a lump of sugar boutique. So my website is a lump of sugar.com. And then the Instagram page is at a lump of sugar boutique. And I'm also on Facebook under my name, Damonica Docket. You can search me there. And also, A Lump of Sugar has a page as well, A Lump of Sugar Children's Boutique.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yes, thank you so much for joining us on 5. And we are going to have to connect with you for the retreat, see how we can incorporate you. If not for this, not for next year, for our next coming one, if we can't
Yes, I would
get
love
you
that.
involved. But yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much. You guys, we'll see you next time. Thank you so much, Damonica. We'll see
Thank
you guys
you.
next time on 5, Fortitude, Innovative Value, and Excellence. Bye-bye, you guys.
Bye.